welcome back to our channel,
the Parchment Fam.
Alright, so tonight we got another video for you guys. We know we haven't uploaded in a while. As we said before in the last video, we got a little busy with work. We got caught up with work, so it's hard to find time sometimes, but we
find a balance.
Yeah, so we're trying to make time to upload videos, make content, and we're trying to make it a priority. We're gonna pretty much dedicate some more time into it.
We're gonna try, because we said that the last time.
We're gonna try and dedicate more time into it and get it done. Alright, so welcome back to the channel. As I said before,
welcome if it's your first time.
If it's your first time, welcome to the family. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, then go ahead and subscribe, please. And share it with someone who you know would love it, would enjoy or love what we have on our channel,
helpful,
or find our stuff helpful and also entertaining.
Yes.
Alright, so without further ado, we are gonna get right into our video for tonight.
Exciting topic.
So this topic tonight is basically
well, the other day someone asked us in the comments, like, how do we keep the romance going, do you keep the fire burning? And this has been a question that I've personally typed into Google before, and I'm pretty sure you have too. I mean, a lot of people do that, especially if you've been married for a couple of years, what?
A couple of years.
What?
I mean, for a long
time, then yes. A couple of years mean a lot of years.
Couple of years is 2 years. Couple means two.
Yes, but when people say a couple of years, anyways, if you've been married for a while, sometimes it might seem like somebody threw water upon the fire and it gone down, and you have to be intentional about, throwing kerosene back upon the fire if you blaze it up again, basically. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. So as I would say, talking about kerosene, sometimes the kerosene not good enough. You need gas.
Gasoline, yes. So
I would say basically, weapons.
Yes, we're going to arsenal.
Yeah, so
arsenal weapons. Like,
yeah,
it's not easy.
It's not easy, but we have a few little
things that we've been doing.
We have a few things,
especially recently.
For you as well, we've
been doing some things that's been working.
Yeah,
I would say working. Yeah.
Yeah, we've done a few things. It works.
So it's not like we're just telling you stuff that we read about or we thought about.
That we've actually done.
It's
for ourselves. We experience for ourselves, and we're gonna give you our opinions and our experiences.
And hopefully, you might get, even if I even want something you take away from it, then you can apply it.
You can apply it, and it will work as long as both person in on it. If it's one person who interested and the next person not sure
it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
For real, yeah.
It have to be some mutual between the two at the same time, because other than that, don't even attempt to even try it. No, it's not gonna work.
And you can tweak things based on your relationship and make it work for you.
Yeah, as simple as that. You just figure something out where both of you would be interested in trying. Even if you're not interested, just try it out, and you will like it, you might like it,
Yeah, maybe something you never thought of before. So anyways, let's get right into
it. So we're gonna get into the video now. So I would say one of the first things we actually started doing is we started having conversations at night.
Yes.
Like at night time before we go to bed, we started having like story. We used to say story time. Yeah, we call it story time, where we might talk about stuff from past. So that happened even in our young high school days, like things we do in high school.
Yeah.
What we do, good things, bad things,
past relationship, like
relationship experiences and certain things. So
yeah, we open up about everything. We never really hide anything.
Like,
Because it's funny that we've been married for almost 9 years, right?
Yeah, and
Almost
a lot
9
of
years,
things,
and
there's
trust
a
me,
lot,
something.
trust me, there's a lot of things where I didn't know about her.
Listen, every day
and
things
a lot of
come
things
up.
where
I'm
she
like,
didn't know about me.
I thought I knew everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's like one thing lead to another, and we ask one question lead to another, and one conversation lead to another, and you just keep finding out stuff. And I'm like, how comes I didn't know this? And we've been married for so long.
So a lot of things, and even now me still don't know everything.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And you still don't know everything about me. When it come to like past things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes some things pop up. It's just that we find it funny. At times you talk about it, and then it's like you just learn to know each other again. You know, it's like when you just meet a person and that exciting feeling the way you have.
Yeah.
Like what they call it, fresh love or whatever. It's like,
I don't remember what they call it.
Yeah,
it's
like,
a brain thing, but
yeah,
you have to trick the brain.
Yeah, it's like that feeling they kind of come back.
Yeah.
And it's like that feeling that you want to feel it every time. So it's like every night you're gonna try to find something to come up with. Else. Yeah.
And it's like you can't get like offended or something like that, because there are gonna be things that you know the other person might talk about that you might feel, oh yes, no, you might get offended, but you have to be open-minded, because you have to remember it's in the past.
Yeah, stuff is like it's like some people take things personal away where you're gonna get offended or hurt by something.
Something that happened in the past.
But it's somewhere happening in the past, you never know a person that time.
Exactly.
You know, everybody have a past.
We actually take it funny, like
we just laugh at certain things. We just laugh at certain things, you know. And at the end of the day, you know, say your past is a past. Everybody have a past. You make good decision, bad decision.
Yeah.
Some things you do you might not proud of, but they still, everybody go through that in life, and you just have to look upon it, say a part of life. It happen to everybody. Some people it might worse. So,
yeah, and then when you open up about it to each other, then that
like
build a bond, and it build
a level of trust.
Yes.
You build a level of trust. You build a bond, and you find say it's like the person actually listen to your story. Is either they laugh or they tease you with it. So you know, say you see how they react to it. You actually see their reaction, and then it actually lead you to reveal other things where they have inside.
Where you might be hesitant to talk about, you know.
Hesitant to talk about, or it might just bring you back to a point in time where you remember something else. It's like things just keep popping up, and you start talking about it even more. You become more open with everything.
Yeah.
So
that's one
everything where they lock it close in a closet, you start just reveal them one by one, you know. Yeah, until they throw the day sometimes, you know, say tonight you're gonna discuss something again. It's like something just pop up. We never talk about. You can be like,
oh, I know what we're gonna talk about tonight.
Yeah. I say, remember something funny when you talk about it later.
You know, it's like if you have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
We talk about, because before we used to just sit down either one with the power phone or we watch TV or something like that, and then we'll be like, oh, let's talk, and then we'll be like, we don't know what to talk about. You bring up a topic, nobody no bring up a topic, to jump asleep.
And then
they was just stuck in this rut.
Yeah, and then at the same time, say for example, in a conversation, you talk. It's just be like, it's like, no, even if you're a person, they have something like a disagreement during the day. It's like that just get rid of even one bother discuss it again, because you know see need for it.
And that's what we used to do. We used to spend a lot of our time discussing bills, kids, work.
You just
argue about something, or what we're gonna buy a grocery shop.
Yeah, everything we kind of put a stress on you. That's
what we used to talk about, so instead of stuff that actually build our bond or build our relationship.
Yeah, so I would
that's
say
one thing we start implement.
Yeah, that's one thing. I would say anything where stress you, like work, bills and that. Just when you come through the door, just leave it outside. Nobody bring it in your bedroom, because you know,
you set a time to discuss certain things. You know, you have to discuss bills and stuff like that. But if every single day you discuss it, that's what we used to like every single day. Every time we open motor bills.
It becomes stressful at one point, because I hear this. It's like you think about it and I hear it at the same time. If you think about something and you hear something, different.
Yes,
you kind of
take
take
your
your
mind
mind
off
off
of
it.
yeah.
So if you keep on
Yeah.
you think about the same thing and you hear it, it's like
So it kind of
it double,
yeah.
like it
De-stress
double
you when
on you,
you
and
do-
it's like that take an effect on your mind,
everything,
your relationship, physically, mentally, everything. So
everything. So yeah.
that a part of it.
And
so.
one thing what we do when we cannot find topics, we just Google
Yeah, we
some
just
questions.
Google some questions, ask
and
each
just
other, and we ask each
like,
other some
yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
We can be here, Google some question depending on the topic you want to talk about.
And you just choose the ones where you
choose
think
a
might
few
fit for your
questions and talk about
relationship,
it.
and you just discuss it.
Yeah, your partner should be must be willing to be open to that
No,
anyways.
most and everybody.
And
will.
yeah, it's not everybody, but if they're willing to work on a relationship, then they will do it.
Yeah.
So that's one thing.
So that's one thing.
We have conversations at night before we go to bed. You know, so you go to bed in a good mood, even as laughing at your sleep, or you go to bed and dream about something funny because you discuss something. You know.
So yeah.
Yeah. So that's one.
What's the next one now? Alright.
And then one more. We dedicate time where we say we challenge ourselves
Yeah.
that way. We say alright, we are going
We say
kiss more.
challenges.
Yeah, we say we are going to kiss more. Because sometimes with days we will say, oh, now we kiss.
Or we kiss, but it's just like, you know, the
Like,
kiss
so
where you
we
say
go-
bye, see you later.
Yeah, that's
Just
all.
that,
And then
see you later. That's the choops we call it. Jamaica say choops.
Yeah, so
That's it.
yeah, so make
So-
it a challenge. We make it a challenge. We challenge
Challenge.
ourselves. We say, well, we are going to kiss more.
And we're gonna be
through
intimate
the day.
more
Yeah.
and
We're
stuff
gonna be
like
more
that. And we
intimate and stuff
actually
like that.
stick to the challenge because it's I won't say hassle, but it's what would you call it? Like sometimes it's hard, like
Yeah,
to keep up with certain things. We prioritize other things instead of being intimate or just being with each other. So when we set a challenge, no matter what.
It's like most time our time, the time between us come last. We always put it last.
Yes.
It's like it never important.
And last is
So we
like
start make it a
last when we
priority.
tired, we can't bother go, we just drop down and go sleep.
Yeah, so
So when we set challenge, then it's like
you know, say
I don't know
it's something where you
anybody else.
dedicate
When me
yourself
set
to.
challenge, it's like like it written in stone. So I'm like more outdo whoever me set the challenge with, more outdo myself. So once me set the challenge, even if even if I'm tired, no matter what it is, the challenge I to get done.
Yeah, so
So yeah.
that one
So
thing
that
we say
one.
challenges which we are going to be intimate more, and we have a challenge we say well for the next 7
Yeah.
days
We're
we are
gonna
gonna-
do whatever
we're
it
gonna-
is.
we're gonna
Anything you,
we're
whatever
gonna
your
accomplish
challenge
this
is.
challenge
Yeah.
in 7 days, and whatever it takes, if we have it pretty much
What?
like if we have a whole
Exactly,
of
we
like
have one
this,
of the
stay
I
up
would
and complete the challenge we are doing.
the challenge of it.
Yeah, you have to do. So it's like we dedicate ourselves to it, and we decide to
Yes,
go
and
be
it's something we
disciplined,
really do, people.
and we do it. So that
Sometimes I'm like, oh, this we got.
yeah, a lot
what
of
we
times,
did,
a lot
what
of
we have
times
to
we
get it
lay
done.
down, a lot of times we dey here. We
Challenge
lay down,
time.
We say we are wait for even the baby if you go sleep,
Yeah.
and she not sleep, and it's like when she find a job asleep, me say, oh, you asleep. She say she not sleep and she a snore.
They're not snoring.
She fast asleep. She
And sometimes I'm be like, alright. Sometimes I'm be like, okay, just
Oh,
let
yeah,
me
sleep,
sleep
you
for
say.
5 minutes and then wake me up.
Alright, people. So she said she go sleep for 5 minutes, and I must wake her up. Me know say me not go wake her up if she
He go
asleep.
sleep himself
So
too.
me say, alright. Me know say you not wake till the morning. So she drop asleep for 5 minutes. That is not 5 minutes. Me when you wake up a morning.
But that's why don't make me go sleep, because
that's why me say,
before in the past it would be like, okay, give me 5 minutes worth of sleep. 5 minutes turn into a whole night until the baby wake
Yeah.
up or something like that, and then
you know
so-
say I eat that after.
so
the
when
baby
once
wake
we
up.
challenge yourself, it's like, yeah, well, you have to hold up your eye them with matching
so-
stick and stuff to
Yeah,
get
so
the challenge done.
That was another thing where
That really
the
helped.
kind of be a problem first time where we decide say we are go sleep,
Yeah.
and then we wake up the next morning and it's like no accomplished for night, and it's like we just make it be norm for we say we just go sleep, and you know,
Yeah.
and
So.
every day become a norm we just sleep, and you know we not spend no
sleep,
time
wake
together
up, work,
anything.
routine, like it's just
Yeah, so we just kind of put certain things aside and prioritize us time, and we try to get that done, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, and the next thing.
So another thing that we have been doing, we don't do it a lot because we want it to be meaningful, is like send each other meaningful messages.
Yeah, like we
Yes.
thoughtful messages.
Like it's like there's a lot of thought behind it. Like I remember my husband sent me this long epistle on WhatsApp. He sent me
Oh yeah.
on WhatsApp.
I was right. That's what I mean. Like a minute and a half.
And he was sitting on, and he was on his side of the bed. I was on my side of the bed. Totally unexpected. And him sent me it, and I was like, tears almost come on my eye when we read it, because it's like a love letter, but you know, technology time, like
Yeah.
no, but it was like a love letter, and like it was really thoughtful. You can see him put a lot of thought into it. So yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes I just try something
So stuff
different,
like
do
that.
something unexpected.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I did one too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that was the one that I did.
so my wife said she did go write the back something. in which
him still got wait for it. I'm
Yeah,
like, okay,
because
it not gonna make no sense if you wanna
me know.
expect it.
you know, but so that is a nice way of expressing. You say, for example, you can express yourself verbally.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, certain things they feel
words
weird
might
for
be
me,
the-
say.
you can't
You
get
can't
it
type
out
it,
verbally,
you know.
but you can type it. You type it, you send it to your significant other, and they read it, and them reading it, they might get a different feeling from you saying it to them. You understand?
Yeah.
Because you saying it to them, they might feel weird or
Yeah,
you know,
no,
or look
awkward.
at it
I mean,
like-
if
or
that's
look- or look at it
if
like-
you're the type that can say it out and it's and you know
Yeah,
feel awkward, then go ahead and but no one then you can still send them a
you
message
can
or
still
so.
send them a message
You
or
know,
stuff, but
especially if they
Yeah.
you're not gonna expect you to do it.
yeah, and at the same time, when you send it as a message, sometimes I think they go back and read it again.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you can go back
sometimes
and
they
read
go back
it.
and
It's
read
like
it again after.
it's
a
like
while.
sometimes if you tell them, then they might forget some part of the conversation we have, and one part
Yeah,
might
and
stand up.
then
But once you message that, you can just go back and
go back
read
and
it.
read it again. Yeah. Yeah,
So,
so that is another way of sending a thoughtful message, something romantic. You know?
something naughty if you want.
Yeah, or naughty or nice. Naughty or nice. Send them something naughty or
Naughty
nice.
or
Yeah.
nice.
So that is a good way of doing it. And you know, even for example, if a person they have a bad day, they might go through a certain mood, in a certain mood, and they read that they might
Yeah.
actually feel different. You know?
Cheer them up. You never know.
Cheer
Sometimes
them
you
up.
never know them might they are working. You don't know what them are go through.
Yeah,
Work
or
rough.
whether they could have been
Are
work
they
or
home,
home, and
whichever
you
the
never know
case
what they
is.
on their mind or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and then you send them something nice, they read it, change their mindset, you know, change their whole mindset.
Change my
Yeah, and then they
lifestyle.
might be work and stressful, they're stressful, and then they read it, and then they just you just change their
light
whole
up like a
demeanor, and
bulb.
they light up and
Yeah.
just hurry
Nobody
up and
can
start
get
work
them down
hard
again,
to
you
go
know.
home, you know.
Yeah, they want come home, come see you now.
Yeah, so you know, darling, look at something there.
Because believe it or not, a lot of things that hinder it, just in life in general, but in a relationship, your mind is very powerful. Like your certain arguments where you have is because of your thoughts. Or certain, like everything, like how you feel about each other is like you have a lot to do with how you think about the other person. Because I can tell you, my husband can tell you too, like sometimes we will be assessing, and that's the next thing too, assessing your relationship.
Yeah, like we do that
Yeah.
all the time.
Hold on, but I don't want to finish that. Sometimes we'll be assessing, and you'll be like, or we'll be just discussing after an argument, and it will be like, oh, so why did you do so? And so I'm like, but I might say, you don't feel a certain way about me again. I'm like, but I do. But then sometimes just looking at your face, I'm like, your face turned me off. That's what me telling you. So I'm like, you have to change. You can't bring him, like him is that type of person bringing problem on his face. And then when him face sour, it make my face sour. Cause me now start wonder what wrong with him, and then that's why I said the mind is so powerful. Cause whatever you're thinking in your mind, sometimes it's portrayed on your face, and you know,
Yeah,
it's
a
just
lot
a
of times,
cycle.
a lot of times.
So
And a
yeah,
lot of times you meet like especially like me when me in a certain mood or something, I weigh me down in my mind or something. It's like me can't. It's like the expression by my face is like me not no control over it. You
Control
can't hide it. Say something bother you or
and he
something
weigh me down
disturb
to
you
me
or
tell him all the
something.
time. I'm like, don't. All if it's not about me, it's like it just weigh me down. So it's like just understanding that, you know, your mindset is, you know, your mind is powerful. So yeah, that too. And then back to the assessment. So, you know, when we just start dating, and then we just start dating, right?
Yeah.
We used to do this, we used to do assessment, and then we did stop do it after a while. It's like we used to just sit down and assess, like, what am I doing, you know, that you would like me to change, or
what you don't like me if you do better, or what me do what you don't like. Tell me what you like and what you don't
so
like.
It's like we call it a
and
relationship
then,
assessment.
So we assess it, and then and then after, then we make it a thing where we do, like, what I say, momentarily. From time to time, we always do that assessment when we say, well, based on how things are going, what you think we need to do better, what you think we need to change, what you do, or we might bring up something more. Yeah, we might bring up something where you do recently when we don't like, you know, something like that. So we just assess and fix.
You have to be honest and willing to take constructive criticism.
Yeah, you have to be. You have to be, just be able to just be willing to accept, to take correction, you know.
Yes.
And then you readjust yourself and all of that according. Yeah. So just so you go. That is a part of it. And
another main thing, I think we saved the best for last. We have any more? We know there's one more, but do you have any more?
Well, as I would say, like, sometimes as a man, you know, me just say sometimes as a man, like, sometimes men like me, me still, like, me is not a really say soft-hearted person.
You know, lovey-dovey or romantic
and all of that.
Yeah.
Me is not that really. I wasn't that type of person, and me don't really have that personality. But looking at it from how a woman feel, how a woman build, a woman need that, right? And as a man, me might, you know, myself, me is not that type of person, and all that. But me just have to change and do it for the sake of my wife.
Because the reality of it that you used to do it in the first, I remember saying, it's like man do it when they try to get the woman, you know, but then after a while them just stop. Why is that?
Yeah, me don't know. But alright, but me try to get back in a groove with them something, you know. So
yes.
Try to do all those
flowers
things.
For no reason, chocolate for no reason,
try to do all those
stuff like that.
Things we kinda light back the fire, you know. It's
like
funny. If fire not dead, but it's not like you have a 4 burner stove, only 3 burner on. You have to turn on back that 4th burner if you get it fully on again, you know what I mean? So I just say go.
It gets done.
Yes, so you have to
full up back in gas pan.
Full up back in gas pan, you know? Yeah.
So, and another thing that this, like, you may not understand it, but I don't, you know, anyways. But say another thing that I started notice a main change was when we started to pray together. Like we did a video called Prayer Works, right? Yeah. If you haven't seen that, I'm gonna link it down below so you can go check it out. But that in that moment when we started to pray together, like we were going through a lot of things.
Yeah, we did go through a lot of people.
And when we decided that we were gonna start pray together as a family, that actually brought us closer in that, like, spiritually, physically, emotionally, and everything. Like after that was when I started to see some real changes, like
progress,
like I remember it was, what did you like? He was all loving, just love up on me, and then one day he come to me and say, do you notice anything different? And I was like, yeah, a little bit more clingy or something like that. What do you say?
You say like me more lovey-dovey or
something
like that. Yeah.
And then him start explain, say, oh, I'm not understanding, just start feel a certain way about me when he kinda died down. And I'm like there's no way to explain it, and that was even before we start implement all of these things.
Yeah,
that was like the main thing, the first thing we started to do, that we start see a difference. Like it's like something happening at the spirit, because we can't see how it happen.
Yeah.
Cause you just like your feelings just start change.
Like sometimes you never know. As they say, like the devil hate marriage.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
in
That's so
relationship,
true.
they
The
destroy
devil hates
relationships. So
marriage.
it's
So
like sometimes things happen where you can't see with your own two eye, but sometimes a barrier, you know, like if something create a barrier between the two person.
yeah.
And a lot of time things happen in a relationship is not really, I wouldn't say it's the person, sometimes it's something spiritual
Something
happening
spiritual
and you
happening.
don't know.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when we started to pray together and we actually started to come against these things, like things where we don't know whether them dead here or not, but we start come against these things and we start see things change. So
Your things change, and it's like your mindset change, and it's like things that Maya say if you really used to do that and all of that,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, like it's like that me used to make bother me, or
Yeah,
you just
like,
start feel a totally different way, you know, like it's just unexplainable. We can't explain it because
it's like you can't explain it because we can't speak. We not really hide nothing because you know we are human. We have to be transparent right now. We not have nothing to hide. You know, it's like me one time. Remember when you used to complain, say, "Boy, me not really show you know attention." Me just make you seem like you know exist and all of that.
yeah,
And then after we start praying, everything is like things just start
Like
change.
something
We
just-
start
yeah.
change, and it's like you can't. It's like looking back at where you used to do. It's like you wonder that is not you. Something there try something I possess you. You know what I mean?
yeah. So
It's like something I possess.
something literally that,
Something literally.
not physically,
Not
no, but
spiritually
as prevent
something
you
did that prevent you
from
where you
going,
don't
yeah.
know. Yeah, it's like a barrier. Something would I say something fog your mind. You know, it's like your mind clouded by something. Your whole demeanor just. It
Yeah.
wasn't you. You can't tell when something wasn't you because we
Yeah.
never stay like that before.
yeah, that's true.
We never stay like that before, and it's like
So
something
it's like
I hinder you or something. It's like unexplainable, but spiritually, I think another thing in a relationship must pray,
Yeah.
pray together.
pray together.
Because a lot of time things that happen is not your fault, it's not your partner's fault, it's something spiritual where you can't
Spirit,
see
and
with your own
sometime
two eye.
It's tough with generations.
You can
back
be
to-
generation.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah, so you never
Yeah.
know. That is the next thing.
that is
Pray.
the main thing.
Main
Cause like everything else start falling into place. Like we start get all these ideas and all these things once we did that.
It's like since that
Like,
time,
literally.
since that I move, like make a complete 360
Yeah.
from what was happening before. It's a complete turn. So
Yep.
and the record be better.
Yeah.
Right now, everything normal.
Everything just
Everything
align
I go
itself.
good. Everything I got progress. You know, in the right direction right now. Increase everything. So everything has an increase. Everything a increase.
Yeah, everything got increase.
So everything a increase. So
Like the song said double double.
everything a increase. So I guess you say.
So yeah, I mean, if you don't trust God and you not pray to Him, you better start. Now.
Yeah,
We
so
are telling you
that is the next thing. If you have problem in a relationship, just try get your partner and the two wanna come together in agreement and pray.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it's something spiritual, you know.
Put aside the
Just put
physical
aside the
things
differences
and
just in that the moment they just
Yeah,
focus on your God and your prayer.
Mhm.
And you know you might be surprised.
even our arguments cut down, like, and the way how we approach arguments change.
Yeah, because we're not arguing like
yeah.
we the last day we even argue.
If we argue, it's something silly, and then we just address it right
and
away.
move on with your life.
Address
you
it
know.
and be like,
And most
really?
time we don't argue, it's just a disagreement and the squeeze out right there, so you're not going no further.
Yep.
Yeah, and then so basically
I think that is.
that's it for now.
That's it
We're
for now.
definitely gonna have more for you guys, so stay tuned.
If you don't subscribe, make sure
If
you
you haven't
subscribe.
subscribed as yet, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the
Yeah, if you reach this long
notification
of the
bell.
video, might as well go ahead and subscribe. I'm
Yeah.
gonna check out the other video.
And check out we have a lot of videos on our channel, guys, so just check that out. You know, share it. Remember to comment and subscribe. Subscribe. And yeah, that's the end of the video, and welcome to the channel if you're new. If it's the first time stopping by here, bring somebody the next time you come in. So
Party, we're gonna have a party.
yeah, so
So yeah.
next thing again, we really haven't went live as yet on our channel, and that's something where
we haven't.
that's
I think we
something
tried it once.
we tried it one, but that's when it just started the channel.
Yeah.
We didn't have this much subscribers before, and we think we're gonna wanna go live one day. So just look out for that. Just subscribe and turn that notification bell on, and you will get notified when we're going live as soon as we go live. So
Yep. It's gonna be interesting.
it's gonna be interesting when we go on live. So thank you for watching. Peace.
Bye.